Welcome back to the Learn Ethical Hacking with Kali Linux with Gurpreet Singh. In this video, we are going to be trading Lucky and get some info. We will lucky at using publicly available resource to find information. We are going to manipulate Google to give me what I want in weapon in map will be our port scan tools. And lastly, we will play with MultiGo to give me more information on the target in video 1. Hopefully have an overview of all the tools that we are going to be using for public record. So let's start with publicly available resource or passive tool in ethical hacking terms. Basically, these are the type of tool and scanning method that are used to same way as a normal person would browsing the internet. Here what's called public or passive. You can cause any harm by doing this search or scans. Google Docs is our Google searching. However, the door part is the manipulating part, but we will get into that a little bit later on. Who is the method for seeing what's going on behind the app or your DNS name. You can go as far as getting a location of an IP address, which is rather useful when you are trying to track someone in his lookup is a rather old tool, and a lot of you that's been in the art of industry will know how important it is. Lookup is when we need to find an argued in his information in his up will also help you identify additional server and resource records. Nickcroft is the website that we are going to use for web servers. For example, if you want to perform a hack on a company, it might be a good idea to know what's going on in the company. For example, are they running ICE or Apache? Both method of attack are very different, and you can't go headstrong and perform an attack if your victim won't work. And after that, we move to a more active recon or reconscious when we start scanning for open ports and whatnot by using inmate, or you can use that GUI version in the map which is called ZenMap. From the we will go to Montego and I will show you just how much information you can get of somebody without even being close to them. I love to tell people to always remember the better the record, the better the hack, especially if the recon can get you into trouble. And beside you can start scanning port if you don't know what the IP is or to get a hosting company IP and things like that. It addresses and whatnot. So do a passive recon properly in order to do an active recon properly in order to have a successful. So guys, hit on the next sphere footprint in the network and I will show you what I'm talking about. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe this channel. Thank you.